Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next installment of Exposing the Truth. This is episode 2 of my series, Exposing the Truths, where I will tell you all the truths of the world to question the reality that the foolish government and everything has placed upon you, because it's very clear that there are many untruths that live among us. As you can see here, we have a picture of a dinosaur, and that is our topic of the day. The question is, are dinosaurs real? I know you may be thinking something, and that's good. I want you all to think. You should think as sophisticated human beings, and you should be open to new theories. Because if you aren't, then you will simply be a tool to the government. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Why wouldn't dinosaurs be real? Well, there's a very good reason that the government would want us to believe that there is dinosaurs on this planet. For starters, they'd want us to believe in dinosaurs. That way they can profit off of mainstream things such as Jurassic Park, which make us fearful of the government. You see, think of it like the dinosaur. It represents government power, and the bigger the dinosaur is, like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, that's the more powerful the government is. So the government, in making that movie, they're trying to scare us to say the government has more power than we do as people. It doesn't matter if you're from America, it doesn't matter if you're from Europe. Either way, this kind of stuff you should be on the lookout for, because government is everywhere, and you need to be careful. Now, museums have skeletons of dinosaurs, such as this one. They have supposed skeletal remains of dinosaurs, but that is easily shown to just be plastic. It's just plastic. There's no real bone to it. I want to see evidence that it is old, and I don't want to see some stupid little machine. I want to go back in time, and I want to see the flippin' dinosaurs biting my ass. Excuse my language, but I am really angry at this, because this is absolutely ridiculous. It's very clear that dinosaurs are not real, and if you believe they're real, you have something wrong with you. I have to say that. Now, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but let's just continue on. You see, a dinosaur is supposedly just a lizard. Since when are lizards that big? Does that make any sense whatsoever? I don't think it does, because, listen, it doesn't make sense, because if one dinosaur was big, wouldn't all the lizards be big? So wouldn't the modern day lizards be 20 feet long? Unless if you believe that a meteor hit and knocked them all out, which meteors don't exist. So I don't understand why a dinosaur would die out, because clearly it's a cold-blooded creature, so heat wouldn't bother anyway. Even if there was a meteor, it would just adapt immediately to the heat, you know? It doesn't make sense. And if it did get so hot to the point where it had to disintegrate, wouldn't the bone disintegrate too? So how would there be skeletal remains, huh? Doesn't make sense. You can see that in the government's theories and plannings to manipulate us as people, they go on and they make loopholes that they themselves can be tricked by. Even they know that what they're spewing is absolute garbage. Now, I'm just going to take a look at some of these dinosaurs, and so take a good look at this one. It's green, it has yellow eyes, it's got some teeth, it's got a tail, because that makes sense, doesn't it? We got to make something scary. Let's give it big teeth and a tail, right? Yeah. Little stubby arms. Now take a look at this. You can see that this one is a lot different than the previous. Now, why is that? Maybe it's because they never existed. Huh? Because this one, it's got horns, it's got 4 legs, it's got a little neck thingy, It's got a weird looking tongue and a beak. But that's not the worst of it all. See, these two, I can say that they might be similar in some ways. But then, we have this. This. Supposedly this is a dinosaur. Now, I don't mean to mess with the government, but okay, yes, I do mean to mess with the government. That's why I'm here. But wouldn't this be a bird? After all, it's got feathers, it's got a beak, it's got a creepy little smile, and it's got wings. So yeah, shouldn't that be a bird and not a dinosaur? Honestly, it doesn't look like the other ones, so why would it fit into the same species? That's like saying that a cat and a dog are the same thing. Yeah? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. So you know what, everyone? I have a question for you, and I want you to go down to the comments and answer this question. Do you have a theory that you have? And if you do, I would love to hear it. Because these kinds of truths are what need to come out. This is what needs to be exposed to the people. We need to get more ideas so that we can show the government that we are not going to take their stuff. We are not going to believe their lies. And we are going to have freedom. Because we are human beings too. We have our own lives, and we must continue on in our goals, the pursuit of logic. And you know what? I think we're well on that way with this series. That's what we're doing. We're going on our way to achieve logic and to complete truth. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for benefiting yourself by watching this. And I will see you in the next installment of Exposing the Truths. Have a good day, and keep your eyes